Alright, hello YouTube. Back today, episode 5, as we continue our hunt for Kethane. So, this is the second part to go into the space station, which, if you've seen the previous episode, you know we just launched the core to the space station. So, this one here we got those inertia rockets on the side here, two sets of them on each side. Proton core here, decoupler, second stage, decoupler, third stage, and rocket boosters. And these will fire backwards. So that when it decouples, these will fire back into orbit, fire back into a re-entry trajectory, and hopefully burn up in the atmosphere. Monitor propellant tank, a crap load of batteries, because this part right here is basically going to be one of the basically the power station for the space station. So I got two of these giant solar panels here, and I got RCS boosters here to help dock. An antenna right there, it's kind of hard to see, but if I turn like that you can barely see the outline right there. Docking port and a SAS. So, and also right here is a MK12 command pod. This has 3 in it. So now, because of this, our space station can command other spacecraft that are unmanned. So, right here's a big plus. So let's go ahead and launch this. And next I'll have to add a I can't think today, a fuel tank module onto the space station. That way I can refuel spacecraft to get to the moon from there. Because after we get the space station up and running to where it's functional, we're gonna have to basically make another Kethane miner, so that way we can start mining Kethane. Wait, disengage that for a second. Select a target for a timed launch. Alright. I don't know what I just hit, but Edison path, there we go. Alright. Not the debris. Alright, you know what, we'll do it this way. It's ISS, what'd I name it? Zeus. There we go. Target that. Close that. Launch to rendezvous. There we go. Luckily, I can still see the seconds remaining. Let's get ready to launch. Three, 2, 1. Lift off. I just realized I should have probably added decouplers to these two inertia stages, just because of the fact that when they run dry, the proton core is going to be just carrying their dead weight around. Which probably wasn't my best idea ever, but you know, can't turn back now. I went ahead and fired the core up, the first stage of the proton rocket, because hopefully they will run out not so far apart, and won't be carrying that dead weight as long. And I really don't like that wobble in the rocket. Let's hope this thing survives. Hey, look, you can barely see it rendering in the distance. Right there is the little airfield, the island airfield. Don't know if you guys can see that on the video, but I can just barely see it. And over there somewhere is the other KSC, which I have no clue exactly where it's at. Oh, that little blue line, as you can see, not the orbit line, that straight one. That is the remote text link back to the KSC. That's the antenna's link, anyway. Although there's no processing unit on this one. No, there's not. So I'm not sure what's there, honestly, but because this one is completely under the Kerbal control, but anyway, that line just shows the path of the remote signal. So if you had like 3 satellites, it would go to each satellite and then go back to the KSC. It's pretty cool, I mean. Those are almost out of fuel. Hopefully they'll last long enough to do this burn, which I doubt it, but why didn't it? Ugh. Why is my Jeb not doing the burn? And it keeps reducing the throttle when I do it. Ugh, Jeb. Oh my God. Houston, we have a problem. I can't see to close that. Alright, so then we'll try this. Although I think it's too late, which, yeah, it is. Alright, so new goal. Bring it home safely. We'll just use that as our next objective. With no parachutes. Gonna bring it in straightly off engine power. How could this go wrong? I'm gonna go ahead and turn retrograde. And of course it switches around on us. Oh, there it is. Alright, it's better. Let's get back up here facing retrograde again. Toggle SAS. Once that stabilizes, take off RCS and burn all of our fuel off. Oh god, we're coming in a lot faster than what I expected. Huh. Okay, so just do a little bit of burn here, trying to keep us from overheating. which is doing actually a pretty good job. We're actually losing speed, which is great. We still got, we're not using too much fuel at the same time, which is just awesome, you know. And this is where it all goes bad. At least probably. I don't know yet. Yeah, overheat. There goes that piece. Overheating. Oh, crap. I don't like it. I don't like it. Boom. 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 Oh, crap. Oh, we're breaking the sound barrier. Boom. Hey, what's that? Is that space station? What is that? Good God. And there went the space station, I think. It's probably, and we're gonna crash in and die! Yay! Splash. Alright, well, that could have went better. So I'm just gonna go ahead and restart this and hope McJeb doesn't screw it up again like it just did. I rely on that way too much. Alright, select the target. ISS Zeus. Target that. Close that. Launch to rendezvous. Engage that. And just wait for the seconds to count down. Three, 2, 1, lift off. So I went ahead and fired the proton core straight up this time, because considering we had some fuel left in all three of these, when we got to orbit, well, up to our altitude anyway, I'm guessing if we fire them all up, we should still have a little bit left when we get up there, because we're going to be going just that much faster. And that wobble really isn't looking promising. Making great time though. So yeah, just hopefully we make it up there and all goes well this time. Starting the gravity turn at 15,000 meters. You know, if this stuff right here is actually built realistically, and Russians are pretty good at building stuff. Especially rockets and whatnot. So far, out of all the parts packs that I've used, and I have used, and am using still, my favorite has to be the Soviet pack right here. And I would like Nova Punch a lot better if their 5-meter rocket parts connected better and didn't wobble so much. Even with struts, they still wobble like mad. So I think I'd use it a lot more and make more Saturn replicas if they held together a bit better. Alright, so let's see if this thing actually circularizes the orbit. Which in all honesty I doubt it will, but which is why I'm going to watch, and if it doesn't, I'll do it personally. So there's the maneuver node. Excuse me. The inside look at our wonderful rocket. Alright, so in 11 seconds, we should do the burn, circularize our orbit at about 74,000 meters, which is going to be pretty close to the space station Zeus, hopefully. If not, I can go back and fix that. Just a little bit of maneuvering, but... And when I say with a little bit of maneuvering, I mean me using McJeb. Alright, let's do this person. Let's do this manually, sadly. I can't tell if that's off or not. Well, crap. Oh my god. No. There. So it's working. I mean, we're increasing our apoapse way more than what I intended, but you know, it's working. As long as we don't fall back into Earth, which we're already on a course to do that. Ah, come on. I didn't have you come this far to fail. Yeah, I am going to burn up all my fuel trying to do this. Which is pretty well pointless. But still, might as well. I wonder if pointing straight north would get us anywhere. Well, it might just do that if we got enough fuel. We might just pull this off. I'll be incredibly surprised if it works. Go ahead and delete that maneuver node because it's just not worth anything right now. Let's see. So when you're at the high point of the orbit, you burn prograde, I believe, to circularize. I haven't done it manually in quite a while, which is probably why I suck at doing all this kind of stuff. And you may have noticed the blue line just disappeared, and that is because we are no longer, our antenna is no longer in contact with the Kerbin Space Center. by the time I get done with this, it'll probably be so low on fuel we can't reach the station. Let's see, 58. I just gotta burn just a little bit more. Go ahead and check that. 68. Do the love tap on the throttle. 71. Okay, we're in a very odd orbit, but I'll give it a go. I'll give it a good old try. And select a. Alright, so rendezvous, guys, let's close that. Alright, there we go. Actually, I need that, but I can't read that, so. Anyway, I guess that'll be it for this video because I kind of got to close perhaps so I can read that. So I can set up the rendezvous. So anyway, guys, I'll see y'all next time. Later.